Hi guys, thanks for tuning in to this car tech video. In this video we're just going to do a really short walkthrough of the iCarsoft EU Pro Kit. The kit is available at Diagnostic World. It's www.diagnostic-world.com. I'm going to put a link to this kit in the description below this video. So we do have a few genuine faults on this vehicle at the moment, as you can see by the fact we've got a few warning messages and also a few messages scrolling through the message sender here. So we'll diagnose that fault with this EU Pro Kit and also just show you really briefly the other functions and features that this tool does have. So first of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to select Diagnostics. The tool is plugged into the diagnostic port. I'm going to select Diagnostics. I'm going to go through and select our specific manufacturer, which is Porsche, and select the latest version, which is, I guess, the newest version on there. And then we can select our Porsche Cayenne, which is what we're in right now. So this is really just to show you the tool actually diagnosing a genuine fault. So we need to diagnose the PSM, Porsche Stability Management, also known as the ABS system. So we'll click on to enter, and it's giving us an option to read fault code. Lots of flashing warning lights here, but it's giving us two fault codes: front left RPM sensor, signal implausible, and also front left speed sensor, electrical fault. So the tool has put us in the direction of the front left ABS sensor. We'd previously diagnosed this, so we did know that was a fault. We're waiting for a new ABS sensor to arrive. We can fit that. Once we can fit that, then it really just allows us to go in, clear fault memory, and clear all of the dashboard warning lights and flashing messages that we see on screen there. So that is basically, in a nutshell, how to diagnose a fault with the car. You know, say for example you had a fault with the engine. It's just a case of going into the engine electronics, and everything else is exactly the same. No fault codes found in this. But then obviously, depending on the vehicle, will depend on what systems you have access to. So this is a Cayenne. It's giving us 41. If, say for example, we were in a BMW, I've known it to be, this list to be over 100 different modules. So the coverage list all really depends on the actual vehicle that you're sitting in. So that is how to diagnose one of the main faults. Then we'll have a quick look at the additional features and additional functions. So we click on to service, and this is where we get into the nitty-gritty of sort of being able to set up the car or reset certain aspects of the car. So this is your oil service reset, which is if you've got it, you know, when you do an oil service or an oil maintenance, this is what you need to click on to reset the messages which you see on screen for that. Electronic park and brake, if you do have electronic park and brake where the calipers, you need to sort of electronically open and close the calipers to remove and reinsert brake pads, you would use this option. The BMS is the battery management system. Now this allows you to install a new battery to the car and register a new battery to the car. So with this particular car, it has start stop and it has an AGM battery, one of the new style batteries. When you put one of those into your vehicle, it needs to be registered to the vehicle, so you can do that with this option here. Electronic throttle control allows you to reset that. Steering angle sensor allows you to reset and recalibrate that. Diesel particulate filter, or DPF, allows you to run a DPF regeneration on your vehicle, which is obviously quite useful if you have a diesel vehicle. ABS brake bleeding, which is one of the newer options and newer functions added to the tool, and also injector coding, that's one of the newer options and functions added to the tool as well. So that is the EU Pro in a nutshell. Let me just double check and let me just show you the vehicles that it will cover, in fact. So we've got BMW, Mini, Land Rover, Jaguar, Mercedes, Smart, Sprinter, VW, Audi, Skoda, Seat, Porsche, Volvo, Saab, Opel, Fiat, Alfa Romeo, Lancia, Peugeot, Citroen, Renault and Dacia. That's the EU Pro Kit. And that's pretty much all there is to it, really. A few other bits and bobs from the menu system, but you know, there's just smaller bits of information like the, you know, the serial numbers that you get, the software information. Should load up any moment there, you see there. So the iCarsoft EU Pro Kit is available at Diagnostic World. It's www.diagnostic-world.com. I'm going to put a link to this kit in the description below this video. Thanks for watching this car tech video. I hope it helps.